What's up? What's up? Appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all always know y'all welcome back to the show. It's your boy Roddy Ride, man. I got a couple of topics here today. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with this topic about Roland Martin. He was I guess he was on a campus at some college somewhere, and somebody ended up asking him, was he a former athlete or was he a fan because of some Texas A&M gear he had on, and he didn't. I guess he didn't want to be questioned about it, so he got a little upset and said it was racist. Let's check it out.
White people really crack me up. So, y'all see what I got on. So, when I travel, like vacation and stuff, or time off, man, listen, I ain't trying to pack a whole bunch of shit, so I color code. So, everything in my bag is Texas A&M. So, sometimes it might be all Astros, all Rockets, all Texans, all Alpha. So, I'm walking. White dude says, "You a fan or did you play?" I knew exactly what he was talking about. I said, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Oh," he said, "what you have on? Are you a fan or did you play?" Now mind y'all, I got on Aggie shorts, maroon shoes, okay? Because I keep it simple when I pack. All I said was, "No, I'm a graduate." And I walked off. That's the shit black people have to deal with when we go to PWIs.
They asked him, was he a fan or was he a former athlete? He got mad and said that no, I'm a graduate, and said it was racist. I think he's just race baiting. I just think he's just race baiting. Because I would have asked him the same thing. I would say, man, are you did you play? Or is that just you just like the team? Because there's tons of people we know who they'll wear Texas gear, North Carolina gear. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I remember in like elementary school, my parents bought me a bunch of Dolphins, and I just liked the Dolphins, the logo. I had like a Dolphin starter jacket. I had a Hornet starter jacket. I wasn't a fan of them teams. I just liked them. So if I was older and I had that shit on, or would somebody be like, "Man, is that your favorite team?" No, man, I just like the color of the gear. I don't know. Roland just he just Roland just race baiting. But I had seen, I'll be watching these different clips, and I was watching Jason, and he had some funny stuff to say. Him and Shamika Michelle on his show. They don't like Roland as well as me. I don't like Roland. A lot of people don't like Roland, but I agree with what he was saying and his take on it.
But Roland's a cornball, Jason. We already knew this, but him saying, I don't pack much, so everything in my suitcase matches. It's either all Texas A&M or it's all Alpha or it's all cornball. That's what it is. It's all cornball, and it's all about 4XL. They're all very large pieces of clothing. That's silly, Jason, for him to even feel like this is some sort of microaggression and this is what you have to deal with white people. There are times when I may be going to a sports bar to watch a Carolina or Duke game. I may be in Carolina gear. I would not be offended if someone asked me, did you play or are you a fan? Because I'm a fan. That's not the school that I went to. I'm actually a Carolina fan, have been since Michael Jordan was there. And then there are times when I may wear my own school. It's just a question. And this is how you know Roland is a race baiter. He's looking for division. He's looking to be relevant. He wants to just kind of add fuel to the fire with this whole race thing. This was the silliest thing I have ever seen. It's almost as silly as when he was tiptoeing up there with Hillary Clinton, looking very sweet and zesty and feminine. It's almost that silly looking.
There is a chance that Roland knows exactly what he's doing. It's like, hey, I'm going to put out this little fake story, and I'm going to trigger people like Jason Whitlock and Shamika Michelle, and I'm going to trend all over social media, people mocking me. And so uh, some attention is better than no attention. Is that a possibility that, like, he's doing this intentionally? He knows he looks weak, but he'd rather have attention than no attention.
Jason, I think if he really wanted to if he was just looking for attention, he could have put out those Speedo pictures again, where he had on the little bikini bottoms. If he really wants to get attention, let's see that. Let's see that stomach hanging out. Let's see that you look like you can't push away from the table. You're not even trying. Let's see the slick hair that is barely holding on. Give us a close up of that. There's so many other things Roland could have done if he just wanted attention. I really believe that he is just this weak and effeminate that he found a problem with what that white person said to him, and he shouldn't have.
I agree. I didn't see anything wrong with what they asked him. I think that's one of them things to get us all riled up about nothing. All they asked him was, did you play, or is that are you a fan? And he said it was racist. When you overuse something, it's like crying wolf. It just don't, it comes at some point to not be believable, because it's like, bro, how you just take everything as being that ain't racist? I would ask him the same shit. He ain't got nothing to talk about right now. The Democrats, they looking bad, they're boring, nobody's watching them, nobody's listening to them, nobody's buying into their crap. So they go back to the race bait, and they go back to trying to get you riled up about something. Oh, you remember they tried to reintroduce HR 40? You ain't heard nothing else about that, did you? That's all. I mean, they're just trying to get you riled up. They're trying to get you all hyped up so you can come back on over there and start voting with them again. That's all. Don't fall for it. This is all a game for these people. That's all it is. I ain't gonna buy it. You shouldn't either. Roland ain't got nothing to talk about. If you go check out his channel, he just making a bunch of goofy faces on pictures on his YouTube thumbnails. Still being loud and wrong, like he was that time. I never forget where he talked down Mark Thompson about Joe Biden not stepping down. Y'all know I love talking about that. He swore up and down Joe Biden wasn't stepping down. And then what did Joe Biden do? He stepped down. So yeah, man, that guy, man, look, he's something else. He really is.